Hey guys, what's up? You're watching SoundlinkTV. This is Zach.
I'm James.
And we are Hollow City.
All right, Trenton here with SoundlinkTV with Hollow City. How you guys doing?
Doing great, man. Doing fantastic. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh man, doing great. We just got off stage here at the radio room in Greenville. And yeah, man, I'm stoked to have you. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through. So we were talking off camera a little bit about how we found you guys. It's slinging those Warped Tour CDs in like 2016 or something for like $5. And so
it's like forever ago.
Really does. I can't believe we've been doing this for that long, even longer than that. But yeah. So
Mine do. Like we didn't even have AC in our van at that point. So that was.
Hey, y'all were just like following the tour. You weren't even one of the bands that were like playing a side stage. Y'all were just
they were out there just slinging CDs trying to get people to listen to us, and it paid off.
We literally did it for about a month, and we got a little iPad, a little Bluetooth speaker, and we're just going up to groups, and we're just like, hey man, like, we kind of sound like this band or this band, and you might really dig it, you might really hate it, I don't know. and here we are, and just ever since Warp kind of found a new sound and figure out what we wanted to do, and here we are with you.
So before we get to right here where you're at now, let's I just got to ask, as a band who hustled on Warped Tour like that, how I guess much positivity paid off of that? Like, did you guys, was it like, were you guys selling a lot, or were you guys like proud of the results of that, or would you do it again, or like what was
Oh man, if Warped Tour was still here, for sure.
Because a lot of bands do that, but no one really knows how well it actually pays off,
Right. So I can tell you that we got 1,500 records, and we went out for a month, and we're like, whenever we sell them, we can come home. And we did sell all 1,500, and we slung water to make gas money to end up going. So the records we were able to pay off, who kind of helped us out with that. And the water was just keeping us going, and cigarettes and some food and all that. But no, it was so great, and we got to meet some people along the way and network, and it was a great thing.
Like by today's standards, 1,500 records, that's got to be like a small Billboard chart, right?
Well, like we didn't have SoundScan at the time, so
UPC codes on them. If we didn't spend, we could have spent $100 more and put UPC codes and probably hit heat seekers. Heat seekers.
Yeah, something. But here you guys are now. You guys have 2 new singles out. One of them came out last year, Glass Goodbyes. One of them's out now. It's not on Spotify yet, though. Try listening to it today. But
it will be on Spotify on the 12th. You can go ahead and go on.
It's already on there now when this comes out.
You could pre-save it. That would matter. That would mean a lot to us. Pre-saving it, it's a good song, very personal to me. So, check it out. It's dope. I love it.
So this is coming out after the 12th, so it's on now. So go listen to it now. So
yeah, you can listen to it on YouTube. We got a music video out and shit. So
you guys have those songs out and everything. So for people who do know about you guys from the past and everything, you guys are like a metalcore band, but you guys have since changed it up. Like I said off camera, when I found that single from last year, I was like, oh, this is the same band, Yeah. And so what inspired that? Because a lot of bands are sort of going for that more melodic, I guess, quote unquote accessible sound, but a lot of people, all the bands will say they're honest about it and stuff. And so like, what about it, drew you guys to do that?
What I felt was like necessary was we needed a change personally to progress. I felt like we got at a point where we were plateauing, and these songs, they're made like wholeheartedly and genuine, and I feel like we are a band that could maybe get on the radio and bring back some music that means something to someone and help someone. Okay. I feel like there is a song, every song that we have that we play in our set now, I feel like somebody could take away something positive from it, and that's what we do.
We're just 5 regular ass dudes that love what we do, and like everybody has problems from big to small, and it's just how you cope with them. And for the 30 minutes that we're up there doing our thing, we cope, and anybody can cope. Sometimes it becomes a little overpowering, but we just want to show that you could put off a positive message while, just doing the damn thing, I guess.
Now, as of right now, like, is it, because like you just have those 2 new songs out from what you're playing tonight and on this tour, I believe. But so is it kind of hard to get people to connect and identify with the music outside from those 2 songs that people can go listen to, or or is it more for for you guys to get your sound out there and therapy for you guys in a way?
I feel like through our performance, I feel like people really connect with it right away. Even with the first 2 songs out, like yeah, they're listening to Glass Goodbyes, and that song's also very personal. And like I could see people, I see it in their faces. They see the sincerity in my voice, and they see the sincerity in the rest of the guys playing. Like the energy is contagious. That's all it is, and people really latch on to that, and it carries on through the rest of the set. And people will hear a song, and they'll come up and ask me after our shows. They'll be like, "So when's this song coming out?" You know, like they'll describe it, and I'm like, "Well, I can't give you a date yet, but like when I do get a date, I'll let you know." Like people connect with it right away, and that's something that's really inspiring to me personally to keep doing this and keep making music. So.
I have a buddy of mine, Kip, that I work with back at home, and it's funny, he actually messaged somebody tonight and told them to come out, and they ended up coming out, and that was pretty incredible. But right before our song that just came out called Love Like Heroin came out, he was like, "Dude, I saw y'all live, and it's the first song, and I heard it, and I sang it for 6 weeks straight." And I'm like, man, like obviously that's the biggest compliment you can get. But
I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of like how I was with Glass Goodbyes when I first heard that. That hook was just stuck in my head for like a month. Like,
man, I appreciate it. Dude, literally, we just want to write songs that people can feel to, and man, I just love what we freaking do, man. Like we're here right now, it could be in front of 5 people, 5,000 people. Like we just want to get out here, show people what we can do, and there's a new band on the map, my man. It's called Hello City. So.
Yeah, so is there a date to talk about when all the other stuff comes out, or is there like a roadmap to?
Not entirely sure when the rest of the stuff's gonna come out, but like I'm holding my breath just like the rest of you guys. You know, okay. I'm stoked to put it out there just as much. Like I actually even waited to see the video for Love Like Heroin until the fans did. Actually, like I waited the whole time. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Like everybody else saw it, so I was like, you know what, dude? No, I'll just wait. And I feel like the anticipation made it more beautiful to me. So I thought it was dope, and like I got coworkers too, you know, and they saw it at the same time I did, and the energy just felt better. It was cool. It was real cool experience. It was like I was watching as a fan and the lead singer of the band. It was interesting. I don't know, it was an interesting feeling. So
what are you guys doing up for the rest of the summer that you can talk about, whether it be touring or festivals or anything like that?
Hopefully after this tour we go home for a little bit and get put on something, like, you know, something, maybe take us somewhere bigger, you know. That's all.
Maybe, or is that a hint at anything?
I'm not too sure yet, but
I can say we don't have anything set in stone right now, but this is we got some good shows coming up. So we can say that back at home in New Orleans, we're opening for us.
You guys are from New Orleans.
We're from New Orleans. We're some Swamp Boys, but yeah, man, we are playing with Siler and Kane Hill at the House of Blues whenever we get home, and that's gonna be sick. We're also playing with Danny Warsnop back at the Howlin' Wolf, which is a pretty sick venue. So yeah, man, we're just stoked to get some good opportunities and just be out here and you know, sleeping in a nice van in Walmart parking lot.
We have AC in this one?
Yes. We do, which we haven't before.
We also have beds now. We built bunks in those.
Before. But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff in store, and we're just hoping to hop on some more tours and hit the Midwest and hit the West Coast and, you know, fucking just do it. I'm so stoked. I don't know.
Yeah, so real quick, touch on New Orleans thing. I remember, like, when Kane Hill was starting to catch fire, we had talked to them a little bit about how hard it was to be a band, especially like a niche like metal band or whatever from like New Orleans and stuff. Because there's not really a scene there. You got to go to like Texas or like Houston for that kind of stuff. So for you guys, as I guess a local band from New Orleans or whatever, like how are you, I guess, bigger outside of that area, or do you have like support back home, or like what's that experience like growing up in a city that's big but doesn't really necessarily have this type of scene?
I think at home we do pretty well. I think a lot of people come to our shows actually. It is a little bit harder to come out of New Orleans for some reason, Louisiana. I don't know why, but it's harder to catch people's attention. I don't know.
They're catching them gators.
Yeah.
Shoot them a little bit.
But no, Cane Hill boys did it. You know, they're tight. They're cool people, and hopefully we can do the same thing.
Yeah, we watch them do it, you know, and it's just, it takes time. It's all stepping stones, but you know, we know there's nothing but an upscale from here, And yeah, man, I don't know. When we tell you we are honestly just like genuinely stoked to freaking be like right here with you right now, we mean that. Like,
that means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, stoked to talk to you guys too.
We just want to freaking do this the real way, you know, like everything here is real. Like, you know, what we want to put out to you, it's just from us to you. Give us 30 minutes of your time, and we hope that you'll just freaking stick around with us, you know. That's it.
All right, awesome. Well, Hollow City, thank you guys tonight. It was awesome watching you guys. Yeah. Is that your little Fortnite dance right there?
Oh, man.
All right, this is Trenton with SoundlinkTV, hanging out with Hollow City. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.